I put down some words, pantsed a couple scenes, screaming please come help me, cause my lack of an outline is a little too much for me. I'm writing a novel, which has never been done before. Hey guys, Jeffrey here with my week 1 updates for National Novel Writing Month, and apparently it is November the 11th, so yeah, that's about 1 week. Don't ask too many questions. I don't really know how I got on this weird off-kilter timeline, but I guess I have to embrace it. Week 1 of my adapted version of NaNoWriMo has been kind of difficult, to be honest. I've been beating myself up a lot. I've had trouble staying focused, and I'm very fortunate because I'm just trying to fill in the gaps in a novel that I've been working on for a while. And if I had to write the 1,667 words or whatever the standard daily word count is for NaNoWriMo, if I had to do that, I would be very much defeated. It's helpful that I can kind of go at my own pace, and I know where the finish line is with this story that I've been working on. Now, this week I did get some good news, sort of, depending on how you construe good news. I had submitted a story to The New Yorker. I know I really went out on a limb and impulsively submitted something, and I did not get accepted. That would be ridiculous and awesome. I got rejected, but I didn't realize right away. So literary magazines often do different tiers of rejection. So you would have your standard rejection that any old Joe or Joette is going to get, and then there are different levels. So I actually got more than a standard rejection from the New Yorker, and at this point that might be my greatest accomplishment. That might be the end of it for me. I got some sort of personalized, slightly customized rejection letter, like, Dear Mr. Jeffrey, Dear Mr. Auto Alchemy, while we enjoyed X, Y, and Z about your story, it wasn't a good fit. Please continue submitting. I can handle that. That's nice. So that's my good news as far as writing goes. The main things that I was focusing on this week were just compiling all the stuff that I have written about this piece and all the notes that I've taken, all of the random emails I've sent to myself that I never organized. I've just been gathering that all into one place. And then I've also been updating a short story of mine. It was actually the first short story that I ever wrote that I thought had some actual substance to it, and it sort of set the stage for a lot of the themes in my novel, and it's actually, even symbolically and imagistically, it connects a great deal with what I've been addressing in my novel. So I thought that maybe I would try to integrate that as a side plot, because there are just so many areas of intersection and so much potential for exciting new symbolic takes on things. So I'm looking forward to that. I pretty much have that short story updated. It's about a 3,000 word piece, and I've just been revising that. And then the other big thing as far as the novel goes is that I've just been doing some research on a few chapters that I'm trying to write, and I'm just writing things in very fragmented pieces. So, I'll get an idea for one chapter, and I kind of know what I want all the chapters to be at this point, but I'll get an idea. I'll just write a couple of paragraphs like a lunatic, and then I will jump to some other idea. So I'm just following that sort of extroverted intuition, excitement, wherever it takes me, and trying to write something. Instead of just forcing myself to write words that I don't believe in, I'd rather capitalize on the excitement as I'm moving through the piece. And I think that's going to help me because it's such a large undertaking that it's becoming kind of overwhelming in a way to make sure everything is coherent and cohesive. So it's honestly more helpful for my mental wiring to write a paragraph here, realize that that affects what's going on in chapter 5, write a paragraph there, keep it all integrated and seamlessly updated, and so on and so forth. Just jumping from chapter to chapter and writing as like the muse seizes me. So yeah, I'm just hoping mainly to continue with that. Started on a few chapters that I'm really excited about, some stuff that has some personal resonance, and I'm just going to be writing this very stream of consciousness, sort of carnal chapter, so without giving too much away. So anyway, that's where I am right now. Technically only or almost halfway through the month. My bad. But at least I am writing, and I think that that's the main objective that I've had with this. I just wanted to force myself to write, and it's happening. So yeah, that's all I've got. Thanks for tuning in, and I will talk to you next time.